turn on your notification bell. You will still get those information you are looking for. Thank
I don't have preferred candidates. Will reveal 2023 agenda at the appropriate time, Obasanjo says after meeting with Abdulsalami Abubakar. That is the ex-president, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, when he visited General Abdulsalami Abubakar, retired, the former head of state, in Minna, Niger State capital, on Sunday. Obasanjo said that he had no preferred candidate, that as long as the politics of 2023 is concerned, that his interest is for the betterment of Nigeria. Obasanjo was seen in a photograph while in London with the governor of Rivers State, and the governor of Abia State, as well as the governor of Benue State, Nyesom Wike, Okezi Bazo, and some of them respectively. And the former governor of Cross River State, Donald Duke, as well, with other PDP loyalists to Wike. There's other loyalists of Wike, loyalists of Wike. So they were pictured there, and prior to that time, Obasanjo has received in audience that his brother, Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, and his own team. So, but speaking, when he said General Abdulsalami Abubakar, the former president said he has not preferred candidates at the moment, that he is working for the good of Nigeria. He said he was in Minna to see the former head of state who was indisposed of late, and he has wanted to visit him in London at the hospital over there. But when he arrived at London, that Abdulsalami Abubakar has left already, maybe back to Nigeria, and so he is healthy, that he has the opportunity to visit those who are indisposed, particularly those he called the special ones. The special one. He said Abdulsalami Abubakar is a special person, and so he has come to visit him in his home. So he said he is working for the betterment of Nigeria, not for any candidates per se. He also used the opportunity, from what we learned, to visit also one of the former head of states in Minna too. That's talking about Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida. So, and from what we have learnt again, he made his movement from there en route to Enugu, where he visited Governor Ifeanyi and Enugu, and they have discussions at Enugu State Government House. So this man, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, is making frantic effort. He has been a political strategist. He has been seen as a patriot, or a patriotic Nigeria, who has wanted Nigeria to move in the direction he himself wanted it. As he became the president of Nigeria in 1999, he governed for 8 years term, and he wanted an extinction that people dubbed third term bid, but failed to achieve that. Since then, as he handed over to Omar Musa Yar'Adua, of the Northern extraction, alongside the President Goodluck Jonathan, who was the vice president then and later became the president for circumstantially, and was re-elected in 2011. Again, Obasanjo sought the removal of Jonathan in 2015 at all cost, and he joined the forces to bring on board the current president, Muhammadu Buhari. But after like 4 years or thereabouts, Obasanjo started writing letters to President Buhari. Obasanjo is known to write open letters. He wrote some letters when President Goodluck Jonathan was the president, and later he started writing this letter to Buhari. And in 2019, he was vehement against Buhari's return to Aso Rock, and he was subsequently campaigning for his former vice, Atiku Abubakar, who came second in the 2019 general elections. Obasanjo is seen now moving around, campaigning, and many have seen him to be supporting the presidential candidate of Labour Party. And now he said in Minna last Sunday that he is not supporting any presidential candidate. He has no preferred candidate, but he is interested in Nigeria project, a better Nigeria, a Nigeria where people will sleep with their 2 eyes closed, a Nigeria where prosperity will come on board and people will have food on their table. So that's Obasanjo. That's what he's saying. Like we have said earlier on, we have known him as a political master strategist. Yes, he's a strategist in politics. He has wanted his own way, his own wish on Nigeria. Though Obasanjo's regime, was characterized by a lot of controversy in polity and in, selling Nigeria assets, which instead Atiku Abubakar was in the forefront, and Atiku Abubakar actually did a lot of corruption in that, in privatization. Obasanjo's policy was among his very strong and popular policy was the privatization policy. He did a lot of privatization, so, and Atiku was at the helm of affairs with this privatization, and he said a lot of corruption was actually observed in that. So what we are saying is this: Obasanjo is moving around again, campaigning, but this time around he said he's not campaigning for anybody but a better Nigeria. And many have seen him to be on the side of P2B of the Labour Party, and this is it. So we are watching the developments and we are seeing where it goes from here. And from all indications, Obasanjo said his own meeting with the former Lagos State Governor Bola Tinubu, his old-time rivalry in Lagos State or in Southwest. He said it's more of a brother than political, or brotherly meeting than political. He said Tinubu is his own brother because the ruling party presidential candidate team, yes, the team of Bola Tinubu has come up to say that Obasanjo has endorsed the candidacy of Bola Tinubu. But in swift reaction, Obasanjo said no. He debunked it and said no. I never supported Tinubu. I never said so. I never endorsed him. He came, we discussed like brothers, and that's all. That's simple. It's as simple as that, he said. So as we move on to 2019, 2023, a lot of things will begin to envelop. Yes, this country, if it will stay together, we will know. Because all these things happening is trying to, mobilize the strength of the country and trying to mobilize the consciousness of Nigerians in what is happening. The youths are being mobilized to know what is happening. So the 2023 election, I beg your pardon, will be a deciding factor. Yes, it will go a long way to shape the future of this country, to be sincerely speaking. Because the youths are aware now and what is happening. So the consciousness is being raised on a daily basis. And so whichever way the election goes, whether south or not, it will go a long way. Because even the northern Nigeria, like one person have said, he said it is their turn. He said the mood in the north says the power should remain there. And that's the mood of the northern youths. And the southern youths are saying it's supposed to be turn of the south. So it has gone a long way to reveal or expose the disunity, the gulf, the ancient cleavage that the British tried to force together. And since then it has never agreed to stay together. And it has been like that. It has been at loggerheads. Both ends has been at loggerheads. And so the North has refused to tie them together. And that is it. So the 2020 election will expose a lot of things. And we